So the question first says that a particle P moves on a straight line at time t seconds after passing through a point O on the line. The displacement of P from O is s meter, where x is that equation given, and find the value of x when P has its minimum velocity, and also the speed of P at this instant. So actually, what they're asking for, they've given us the equations for this. Um, the equation given is x equals 0.010 to power 3 minus 0.03 t square minus 2.07 t. So they said we should find the value of x. I believe the students that will solve this question.
Yeah.
So I believe the student that will solve this question should have a preconceived knowledge as on uh, differentiations and calculus. Differentiation. So to solve this question, we know generally in differentiation that because what they're asking for is my minimum value, my minimum velocity, and uh, according to physics, my velocity is the change in displacement with time. And so if you want to write that mathematically, we say that my velocity is equals to the x over the t. And so to get the velocity using this equation, we need to find the derivative of the distance using this expression given to us. And so what's the expression given to us? X is equal 3 0.01 t raised to power 3 minus 0.03 t raised to power 2 minus 2.07 raised to power minus 2.07 t. And so, generally, to solve derivative, to solve differentiation or calculus, we make use of y is equals to, if I have that my y is equals to ax raised to power n, then my dy dx will be equals to na x raised to power n minus 1. And so with this exactly, this equation or this expression that I've written here is what we are going to use to solve all these parameters given to us. And so let's start with this, the first one. I will have that my dx over dt will be equal to, for here, 3 times 0.01 t raised to power 3 minus 1 minus 2 times 0.03 t raised to power 2 minus 1 minus this is raised to power 1, and it will be 2.07 t raised to power 1 minus 1. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to find the derivative. And so this dx over dt will be equal to 0.03 t square minus 0.6 t minus 2.07. And so with this, I have gotten the expression for my velocity. My velocity will be equal to 0.03. But according to the question, they asked, according to the question, they said we should find its minimum velocity and also find its speed at this instant. And so at the maximum or minimum velocity, my at my maximum or minimum velocity, I think that's the answer. Find the value of x when p has its minimum velocity, and also find the speed of p at this instant. Okay. So at my maximum velocity, I will have that my we need to find the maximum velocity, and to find the maximum velocity, I will have that I will need to break this down to my acceleration, and which my acceleration is dv over dt. That is the formula for finding my acceleration, is dv over dt. The reason why we are solving this is for us to get the value, because at my maximum or minimum value, my acceleration will be equals to zero. So we want to get the time. Once we get the time, the value of the time, then we can insert it to the initial question, to the velocity, and then we'll get the velocity. I will still explain what I mean by that at the end of the question. So we have that my dvdt will be equals to 0.006 minus 0.6. So at the minimum point, at the minimum point, my a will be equals to zero. And so I will have to equate this to zero to give me 0.06t minus 0.6 is equals to zero. Then 0.06t equals to 0.6, and then my t should be equals to uh, t 0.6 over 0.06. So my t will be equals to 10 seconds.
In today's world, science isn't just about passing exams, it's about understanding how the world truly works. At Ajiro Tech Tutoring, we help students master the sciences, physics, chemistry, and biology across all major exam boards, AQA, EdExcel, and Cambridge International. With our team of qualified tutors, every session is designed around you, your pace, your goals, your success. We don't just teach, we build confidence, critical thinking, and curiosity. And now, we're proud to say we are officially registered right here in England, in the UK, delivering trusted, high quality online tutoring that meets British educational standard. Whether you're preparing for GCSE, IGCSE, or A levels, Agile Tech gives you the tools to achieve your best result from the comfort of your home. Because with the right guidance, science becomes simple, success becomes natural, and learning becomes limitless. Begin your journey today at agiletech.com or message our sales team info@agiletech.com or agiletech@gmail.com. Agile Tech Tutoring, where understanding leads to excellence.
So after getting that as 10 seconds, so the value, so they asked, what are they asking for? They said find the value of x at when p has its minimum value, and also find the speed at p. So once we have gotten of the value um of time, we can now insert it back to the equation of x, which is my distance. We can insert the value of t to the value of time, and to the value to this expression given here. And so with that, we should be able to get the value of my distance. So my x will now be 0.01 0.01 times 10 raised to power 3 minus 0.03 times 10 raised to power 2 minus 2 2 points 2.0 times 10 raised to power times 10. So when you solve this using your calculator, you should be able to get your distance x, your distance x as minus 40.7 meters. And so that's the same thing you are going to do for sorry please, I have to solve this here to get the value of your velocity, your speed at 10 equals to at time t is equals to 10. So according to my question here, my x, my v, my v is 0.03 square minus 0.6 minus 2.07. So my v is equals to 0.036 square minus 0.6 minus 0.6 t minus 0.27 times 0.27, 0.2 or no 2.7, 2.7, 2.7, 2.7. And so I will have that my velocity will be equals to 0.03 10 raised to power 2 minus 6 minus 6 6 into brackets minus, no sorry, okay, minus 0.6 into bracket 10 minus 2.07. Then we have that my v will be equal to 0.03 into bracket 100 minus 6 minus 2.07, and then my v will be equals to 3. If you multiply this, minus 6 minus 2.07, and then my velocity, if you check your calculator, will be equals to minus, no, minus 3 minus 5, sorry, minus 5.07 meter per second. So to get this, what I did here was that I understood the question. What is the expression they've given to me? They gave me the expression of the distance already, which is equals to 0.01 t raised to power 3 minus 0.03 t raised to power 2 minus 2.07 t. And so we know that from the definition of speed, my speed is uh, the displacement over time, the rate of change in displacement to time, and also that my acceleration is the rate of change in velocity with time. That is the definition of my acceleration. So to find, once they've given us the expression of distance, to find my velocity, you need to find the derivative of the distance. And also, once you have the velocity, to get my acceleration, you need to find the derivative of the distance, of the, of the speed or of the velocity you have calculated, you've solved already. And so there's an important concept you must know. And the important concept is that, which is this that I wrote for you, is that at minimum or maximum value, the acceleration will be equals to zero. The acceleration will be equals to zero. And so once you have that, you can start solving using the knowledge of the derivative you have. You get your velocity, find the derivative of the velocity, then equate it to zero. And then after equating it to zero, find the distance. using the value, you equate the acceleration to the derivative to get your time, then insert the time you have gotten to the distance. Then after inserting to the distance, which I've done here, you will get your value. Then after getting your value, you can then solve also using the time that you have gotten. You insert the time to the velocity, and then you get your value, and that's how to solve the question. So actually, if we find the magnitude will be 5.07 meter per second.
Okay.
So if you find the magnitude will be 5.07. So the displacement is a negative 40.7 meters, and the speed at which it's moving, it's 5.07 meter per second after finding the magnitude.